I need you to stop for a second. I need you to stop for a second. Are you really taking issue with the horrors of colonialism, Andrew?
I'm certainly taking issue with your remarks about slavery, which we abolished 32 years before you did, and we didn't have to kill 600,000 people in a civil war over it.
Discuss this. The idea that there were people, we just had an historian say that there are many people who are queenists. They're not monarchists. They liked her. They're either bored with the institution or think that it needs to change, or aren't going to be that into the next king. Give us your evaluation of that.
I think that's wildly overstated, frankly. I think when you look at all the opinion polls, we're about 80 to 85% in favour of having a constitutional monarchy, whoever's on the throne. So I think this is extremely overdone. I'm afraid to say, as your introduction was, if we had given so much pain to people throughout history, why was Charles chosen by every single Commonwealth country, many of which are former imperial countries, as the head of the Commonwealth? We abolished slavery.
Hold on a second. Andrew, are you really denying what I just said about British colonialism? Are you really doing that, Andrew? Are you really doing that?
We abolished slavery.
Andrew, this is not a propaganda show. Andrew, I need you to stop. I need you to stop for a second. I need you to stop for a second. Are you really taking issue with the horrors of colonialism, Andrew?
I'm certainly taking issue with your remarks about slavery, which we abolished 32 years before you did, and we didn't have to kill 600,000 people in a civil war over it.
An example from an American professor and also an anti-racist teacher. Her name is Uju Anya, and she tweeted this: "I heard the chief monarch of a thieving, raping, genocidal empire is finally dying. May her pain be excruciating." And she had other similarly disturbing tweets. Brendan, this was so repugnant that the university, Carnegie Mellon University, where she's an academic, released a statement. But this is not some tiny university. This university is more expensive than Harvard. You pay $58,000 US a year for tuition there. You would think far left indoctrination would be a lot cheaper.
I mean, that tweet, all of the tweets I've seen have just been repugnant, absolutely disgusting. And that tweet you've just shown there, firstly, it is just completely and utterly ignorant. The British Empire does not exist. It hasn't existed for a long time. And in fact, one of the Queen's signal achievements was overseeing the dismantling of the British Empire and the transformation of the empire into the Commonwealth, which is not an imperial institution, and the end of the Britain's old relationship with the world as it existed prior to the Queen coming to the throne. So just utter stupidity on display there. And also, it's a powerful reminder that, you know, the idea that the woke set are the nice ones, the kind ones, the ones who respect humanity, that has been completely thrown into question by these kinds of tweets. If you are wishing excruciating pain on a 96-year-old woman as she takes her last gasps, then you are the scum of the earth, in my view.